working twice as hard for something you already got. Another orange morning, it's time to show. Another orange morning, it's time to grow. Another orange morning, let the updates flow. Another orange morning, you already know. Friends are coming through the door. Wheels are spinning on the floor. We don't know what we don't know. That's the only way to grow. Another orange morning, it's time to show. Another orange morning, it's time to grow. Another orange morning, let the updates flow. Another orange morning, you already know. What you're looking for is in your hand, been there all along. Pour another cup and pull a chair. Sing along. Another orange morning, it's time to show. Another orange morning, it's time to grow. Another orange morning, let the updates flow. Another orange morning, you already know. Hey! Hey!
Good morning, HubSpot Nation. Welcome to another Orange Morning. It is Thursday, August 27th, 2026. Happy Thursday, Trisha and Casey.
Oh, Thursday. Welcome to the Sunday of summer, August.
Fourth Thursday. Everybody has to find a different name for Thursday. The Sunday of August?
The Sunday of summer. August is the
Sunday of summer.
I heard somebody say, and I'm like, I get that.
August is the Sunday of summer. Okay. All right. Good start today. Good start. I want to dive into our semi-regular update from Casey Hawkins on Hugs.
Oh. It's like, man, I hate when Chris doesn't tell me what it is. I had a hug yesterday, an in-person hug. I host 2 hugs, the DMV, which is the local hug to me, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, and then the Women of HubSpot hug, which is a virtual hug. But I had my second in-person hug yesterday. It was pretty well attended, including me. 8 people.
All right. Yeah.
I met the attendance requirement to get reimbursed. So that's
wow.
Wow.
That's
nice.
That's a milestone for sure.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, no, it was good. We went, I'd never been, but there's this like beach bar thing, kind of relatively close to me, like 45 minutes away. But we hung out there. It was a nice spot. And yeah, we got to talk. We talked a little bit about Unbound, but mostly just a way to get people together, especially everyone there is virtual mostly. And so just a nice way to help people get talking to other humans that do similar work to them. So yeah, it was a good time.
Awesome. Congrats.
Thank you. My next in-person hug is in September, and that is the prospecting agent hug, which I don't have prepped because
September.
I didn't know this was happening.
In person after Unbound, I would imagine.
In person after Unbound. So I'll be doing a learn and launch, not lunch and learn and launch. in September in DC. I was just telling people last night, the rest of my in-person events have been like, do you want to meet me at a bar? And this is like a real this is
some different intention around this one.
yeah. This is a workshop. There's like an office building. Yeah. So
Ooh.
it's a whole different ball game than what I've been doing.
I know. Fancy. No problem hitting those attendance numbers. That's something like this.
If you were just a wee bit closer, I would definitely be there. I'm just too lazy to drive this far for this hug.
I don't know if lazy is the right word.
But I told Trisha I finished my ideal Unbound agenda is maybe what I'll call it, because I haven't signed up yet yesterday, and I did prioritize some of the prospecting agent team sessions in preparation. So you'll see it when you look at my agenda. You'll see that as an obvious.
Well, don't forget, in case you need any other practice, lots of credits available in the Value First portal for prospecting agent stuff. Just saying. How about some updates, shall we?
We skipped yesterday, so we have a lot.
We have a lot.
And like there was a lot yesterday. We are officially in like pre-Unbound season, I think.
Wow, so many with yesterday's date. All right.
And a bunch with today's date already.
Yeah. It's on. I feel 40.
Yeah, 15 from yesterday's date on my side, plus 9 from today. Where do we start, Trisha?
Oh God, I'm not prepared. Custom metrics on Global Home.
I like it. If I can. All right. I guess I'm just looking at Casey's screen. Custom metrics on Global Home. What is it? A new widget on Global Home that shows your key business metrics as soon as you log in. Each metric displays a KPI number with a comparison to the previous period based on your Smart CRM data. What's changed? It now supports creating metrics from custom properties, building metrics using formulas, and managing all metrics centrally with new admin tools for viewing, editing, and deleting from a single screen.
Why does this matter? Checking how your business is doing shouldn't require building a report. Metrics on Global Home give you a quick pulse on the numbers that matter. New contacts, open deals, closed revenue, right where you start your day in HubSpot.
I love this, especially if you can build metrics using formulas. I mean, conversion rate has always been one of the hardest things to build a report on in HubSpot because I think it's easier now, but it used to just be impossible. And being able to just have that, I'm thinking about for paid media teams, being able to see that conversion rate right on home screen every day. That's lovely.
Yeah, what I like about this update is, I mean, this is a little bit like higher level, but it's showing where HubSpot's going with this Global Home as really being the place you go and see kind of, you get a good sense right out of the gate, which historically you picked your homepage. I always pick contacts as my homepage. I don't even know why. It just felt like the most flexible to go from. I always have struggled to pick like what is my homepage because I do a lot of different things. It's very rare that I'm going to like a single place. And I think that's probably true of most people. Like there's not a single page in HubSpot. So I'm happy to see the Global Home continuing to improve. And I think this is a good improvement as well.
I wanted to ask, like, when, so I think that's often an early part of any training process for just the folks that are going to be using HubSpot every day. Like, where do they start? Homepage is directly competing with wherever that place is, and like, how do we, like, when do we try to use it, like, instead of that other place? Very chicken and egg scenario for me right now, because it gets better the more that you engage and interact with it, because it's AI based. But it might not get good enough until you do that. So like, until people trust, Breeze and AI, I just don't know. I haven't seen anybody, like nobody's talking about using this in their day, like right now. And how good does it need to get to do that? Every time I click over, I'm like, wow, this could be really, really great, right? But it's not a part of any normal workflow right now. People are just clicking around HubSpot. If anything, they're annoyed that they gotta click into somewhere else immediately and don't even look at the homepage, right?
Yeah.
So does HubSpot just have to force it on us?
Maybe.
Oh, that could
I don't know.
be.
I don't know. I mean, I think people are working in a lot of different places now too, so that's also interesting. I just was talking to one of my clients yesterday, a CMO, who, I mean, she was talking about, she's working on with the team to get some skills and some connections set up inside Claude. And for her, like, does she even go into HubSpot? Probably not. So I think that's the balance too, is how much do we need this global home to work versus how much of our time is spent not actually in the platform.
Yeah, that's fair. Man, there's so much behind building metrics using formulas that I am very interested in digging into, but we will keep moving on. All right, my turn to pick one. Thank you, Trisha, for starting us off on a good one. And of course, I want to pick one that's on my side and not on your side.
I can volunteer you for one that's right up your alley.
Sure.
Breeze Assistant quote approval actions.
That's where I was going to go.
Look at that.
Gold star for Trisha.
And I don't have it? No.
Yep. So I will share my screen. Probably one of those Revenue Hub situations. Breeze Assistant quote approval actions. What is it? Quote approvers can now ask Breeze Assistant which quotes are waiting on their approval, review the relevant details, and approve or request changes, all without leaving their current page.
Why does it matter? Tracking down quotes that need your approval takes time you don't have. Now, instead of hunting through the quote inbox or waiting for an email, you can ask Breeze Assistant directly and get an immediate view of everything pending your review with the context you need to act.
Oh, can we get people to start asking Breeze for stuff like that? Approver request changes all without leaving their current page. Right. We just I just spent a whole session this morning with the client, like teams that need to be in charge of stuff happening and what they're looking at like once a day to try and figure out what they should be looking at and set up these views. It's like, all right, at this time of day, you're going to this index view, then things are supposed to come off of that. And then next time you're supposed to look at this index view or some list, a task list, whatever the queue is, trying to create these different moments where you're not overwhelming them, but we're not going to lose track of things. And man, a world where we can just ask Breeze, hey, any quotes need to be approved? Sounds pretty good.
Sounds pretty good.
At least test it. Like if you
Mhm.
have Revenue Hub seats and you're doing quotes in HubSpot, just test it. Just ask one time. Like see what's what. Does it put you in a position as a quote approver to effectively approve quotes without you having to go? So I think it loses value really quickly if you still have to click into a different area and go and like research context to try and get the thing done.
Mhm.
Which in theory, you could just ask Breeze more questions about that context. But we'll see. So I mean, you're on a roll here. And she like pick one for Casey.
Okay. Well, I have my next one picked out. I'm going to give it to Casey. You're probably not even going to care, but it's the Breeze Enhanced Search on Android because I am an Android user. I don't think you are, Casey. I think you're an iPhone
No.
person.
I'm an iPhone person. That's not my pick.
Well,
I know it's not your pick.
Casey likes to do stuff like for her customer base. Like she understands the audience. There's Android people out here too, like me and Trisha. Breeze Enhanced Search on mobile Android major update. What is it? Breeze Enhanced Search brings Breeze and global search together into a single mobile-first experience. Instead of choosing between searching CRM records or asking Breeze a question, users can now start from one entry point and decide whether they want to search or ask. This update is designed to help reps find and execute what they need faster with less friction than traditional CRM search. The goal is to make mobile search more useful when users know exactly what they're looking for and when they only have a partial name, a vague query, or a natural language question. Lots of text on this update that we're not going to read through. But it's like, yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Does that
I do just
has already been available on iPhones, I'm assuming?
It just came up like I think earlier this week or last week.
Yeah, I think it came out on both, or I feel like on the same day.
Yeah.
But generally, I mean, I think the Breeze Enhanced Search alone is very cool. So
yeah,
good to see it available
And-
in places.
Yeah, hopefully, like, I mean, at some point, it's just like ask, like, not search. Like, we're not searching. How often do we know exactly, what we're looking for?
Mhm.
And if we know exactly what we're looking for, the search experience is not always great, and you only risk not finding that thing, getting frustrated with not spelling it correctly or
Mhm.
or whatever. All of these walls coming down to like naming conventions and just all of the stuff that would be messy to get in the way of people finding what they need. Please start asking Breeze, and it will help you find or answer that question.
I think the timing is really great. I made a bold statement in the pre-show and said, I may try leaving my laptop behind
Mhm.
when I'm at Unbound, not for the whole show, just like during the day and seeing how that goes, because I feel like all the power is in my phone these days, or at least most of what I'm going to need during the day at the event. And even I feel even more empowered to do that with this update.
Yeah, that as we were talking pre-show about like what we could use the mobile app for at Unbound, like one of the things I did last year, or will do just randomly, like if I'm out like away from the desk, if I have an idea or I have a question that comes up, instead of going to Google search, I will start a conversation with Claude, like with that question, knowing that I can come back to it later and like have a conversation. If we can do that with Breeze here and then open it up in the HubSpot portal whenever we like get back, it's man, it's a really powerful alternative to creating notes, like and saving them in random places on your phone, and then trying to put them in the right places after. Because you either one of the most frustrating things about LinkedIn for me is that I want to comment on something. If I don't do it right now,
forget about it.
Like, I either just accept it or I save it. I save the post as if I'm going to come back.
Never go back.
Which I never do, right? But once I commit, it's like, I don't want to talk to anybody for the next 20 minutes because I got to finish this comment, right? And like avoiding that scenario, because that reality of not talking to anybody for a 20-minute period while at Unbound, let's not put ourselves in that position. So that's a good call out. It's getting easier and easier as we all like give ourselves permission not to need the laptop as like on our backs as we walk around. If the more that we can do from the mobile app puts us in that position.
So
give yesterday some love.
Since we're just in a groove now, HubSpot mobile app redesign.
Yeah.
HubSpot mobile app redesign, new mobile home screen for sales reps, projects in Breeze Assistant on mobile, create and iterate on documents in Breeze Assistant mobile. Can we click on that one? Is that okay? Or do we want to start?
No, we can.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's so much.
Apparently they know that we really want to use this app at Unbound. What is it? Breeze Assistant on mobile now allows you to create rich artifacts such as documents, email drafts, and custom HTML pages in a dedicated space accessible from your chat. When Breeze generates one of these elements, you can click on the card displayed within the chat. This opens a new page where you can perform various actions based on the document type.
Why does it matter? Breeze Assistant has been live in the HubSpot mobile app since April 2026, and artifacts are the primary way users get actionable outputs, not just chat text, but structured deliverables they can iterate on, share, and export directly from their phones. On-the-go creation, sales reps can draft emails, build deal summaries, share and export. Mobile artifacts support save, export as PDF, and share. Email draft to native send. Email artifacts load into the native mobile email experience so users can proofread and send without leaving the app. And mobile parity. User feedback shows frustration when artifacts don't render properly on mobile. This feature closes that experience gap between desktop and mobile.
Shut the front door.
I know, right?
What was this like? We scroll up a little bit. This one, I'm like, what? Where did it say HTML? Create rich artifacts such as documents, email drafts, and custom HTML pages. Like, does this mean I could be sitting in a George B. Thomas session and actually creating landing pages on the fly while I'm in the session?
If that's how you want to classify custom HTML pages, yes. Yep. Basically anything that Breeze creates that's not like a custom report or some other asset in HubSpot usually can be downloaded as either Markdown or HTML or PDF. Right. So, yeah, it's really just bringing a lot of like all of the things that we can do on the desktop, like into mobile, which is, again, the ability to switch between them and have it work the same, I think is huge. Because you're a lot less likely to be on mobile and like here we can switch around while in the same conversation with Breeze and go find other pages on HubSpot. And then it's like, oh, what about this? Right? It's a lot harder to do that on mobile. So being able to switch back and forth and then show somebody on your phone, right? That sounds like a world I want to live in. So yeah, lots of stuff available in Breeze Assistant on mobile. This one caught my attention, as Intent Signals tends to do.
I was wondering if this would.
Intent signals in your language. What is it? Your signals now in your language. If your HubSpot portal runs in a non-English language, you can now receive signals in that language. Signal names, descriptions, and metadata all in your portal's configured language for everyone on your team. One toggle in your signals settings turns it on. Every new signal that fires appears in your portal's configured language thereafter.
Why does it matter? When signals arrive in your team's language, they get actioned faster. Translation shouldn't be a step between rep and their next best lead. Makes sense.
Add me until the word lead. This is one of those things like AI makes this possible, right? Nobody's going to feel it, right? But the ability to scan the web for signals and then translate whatever those signals are like into the language of your portal takes a lot, but also very, very valuable. And I'm super interested how well that, like what those translated versions look like if you're trying to highlight signals that are in, like the spoken word on social media, as humans tend to have some fun with whatever language they're speaking in that day. This is very, very cool. One more from yesterday. Oh, this was a big one.
I was like, I never actually got my pick. Trisha gave me Android update.
Oh yeah, brutal. Right.
I've had this like up on my screen like 10 times. I was like, okay, surely it's gonna be my turn next.
Okay, you get to double up on turns.
All right. Well, we might be on this one for a bit.
Oh my God, this is huge.
Associations via workflows. How it doesn't have a major update tag, I'll never know. What is it? Create associations between records based on an intermediary record. When a record is already associated to two other records that aren't connected to each other, a workflow can now bridge them. Example, a company is associated to both a deal and a contact, but the deal and contact aren't directly linked. The workflow takes the existing company associations and connects the deal to the contact automatically.
Why does it matter? Previously, workflows could only create associations between records that shared a matching property value. With this update, workflows can create associations based on shared associations, leveraging existing relationships to bridge two records. This unlocks new automation opportunities, reduces manual effort, and eliminates the need for custom builds to manage relationships your CRM should handle natively. The result is more complete connected CRM data and a stronger foundation for segmentation, attribution, and reporting. I talked to Maggie, one of the product managers, yesterday, and she actually told me this update came out because we didn't have the show yesterday. And I was very excited, but I immediately told her, I have so many workflows that I need to like undo now. There's so much tech debt with this update. I had kind of created a workaround to do just this. But it was a complicated workaround that like took 4 separate fields and at least 2 different workflows.
Oh,
that
that's
now
gross.
is just a single workflow action. So
In theory, we can point Breeze at it and say, "Can you take this old workflow and make a new copy association workflow based on it?"
Or point these 4 workflows.
Yeah, and then if you can do it once, then create some kind of SOP for doing it in every portal and just give it to Breeze. Yeah, powerful stuff.
It's great. I think this solves one of my clients' issues in that they have they have a very robust and renewal process that all their clients have to go through every year. So they have a big project for that, which is a project object. And they also have many, many, many different types of associated contacts with specific labels. I still don't know if this solves that, but it's that association label that when it's renewal time and like all 100 renewal projects need to be recreated. And then ideally all of those association labels to those specific roles copied to the new object. Haven't been able to do it. Maybe I can now.
I think so. This is one of those handle with great care workflows, though. The example they gave specifically, it's like make sure it's not associating to a bunch of contacts that shouldn't be associated to that deal, and what variables are you using, to tell the difference. Probably some association labels are in play. All right, I'm just realizing the value of Breeze Assistant on the left side, not having to fight over all of the preview panes of not just updates, but like every record type. When there's the preview pane for records is on the right side. So it makes sense that they brought Breeze over here. I just asked Breeze what its thoughts were on this update. And it's suggesting a native workaround workflow design. Of course it is. AI is really good at repeating all of the workaround workflows that humans have done. Cell selection on CRM index pages.
That was my other one, which you pointed out the other. I was going to steal your thunder with this one, actually.
Go for it. I just think these words are very interesting, right? Like, what could cell selection possibly mean?
It sounds biological to me.
What is it? CRM index cell selection is a new flexible way to interact directly with your data inside the CRM index table view on contacts, companies, deals, and other objects. Instead of being limited to selecting an entire column, you can now target a specific range or subset of cells across multiple rows and columns on your index table. This update brings modern spreadsheet-style interactions straight to your primary workspace, supporting 3 core actions on selected cells. Select. Target precise cells or custom ranges across your CRM index table. Copy, highlight, and copy specific cell data to paste into external spreadsheets, docs, or messages. Or edit targeted bulk updates for just the selected cells in a single action.
Why does it matter? The CRM index table is where daily work actually happens, the place for reviewing, organizing, and acting on customer data. But when the table treats entire records as the only way to interact, simple tasks become more manual. Cell selection bridges that gap by bringing the speed and fluid flexibility of modern grid tools directly into your CRM. It gives you precise control over your data right where you're working, allowing you to update exactly the cell you intend to touch without affecting the rest of the view. The CRM index feels less rigid, faster, and more intuitive.
Trisha, first use case that comes to mind. I know you got one.
You're changing a bunch of owner values. Somebody left the company. I mean, I don't know. Not that, because that tends to be like very bulk, right? I don't know. I don't know
Well,
yet. Well, you got one?
I think that's fair. The moment where you're like, man, I want most of these. So I either got to select all and deselect, or like
Filter.
start from scratch and check, or try to figure out the filter that's going to show exactly all of the things that I want that might be across a few pages.
Mhm.
Right. So that moment where everything's on the screen and I just want these 10,
Mhm.
like for that specific column, sounds.
Okay, here's a use case. I'm a salesperson. I'm reviewing the calls that I made today, and I need to select a call outcome. And I'm like, okay, great. Like these 3, this is what happened. These other 2, this is what happened.
Yeah. I like that. Edit in bulk. Of course, none of us are going to suggest to copy data into an external spreadsheet use case. But there's that if you dabble in that department.
I plead the fifth.
Like we said, Casey likes to serve her audience, right? So yeah, that's, man, it really is, man, parity with spreadsheets inside of the CRM index page. Are we there yet? Looks like it. Let's go for some Will It Breeze, shall we?
All right.
Let's do it.
Wheel. Carts, snippets, trace where the time actually goes. Pretty sure, like, I don't have any carts. I could talk about where this is gonna go, but we don't want to hear me talk for this. So I'm gonna rerun it.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all.
But it's like, why did they abandon? How long did it take them to check out? Like, lots of things. If you're an e-commerce person using carts,
I got that. It's the snippets.
right? Scope, the automation we already built, app, documents, business outcome, find the duplicate hiding in here. This is, of course, after I gave the team a lot of credit for making this a good experience yesterday or Tuesday. Now we're struggling, but I'm gonna go with this one because we know that there's some automation to look at. There's some duplicates hiding in places.
Documents is interesting. Documents is sales documents, right?
I think so. In that case, we'll see
So, like,
if Breeze catches that capital D documents.
So to me, like, what this is saying is, like, are there duplicate documents, or if we have automations based on like engagement with those documents, are there duplicates there? Duplicate documents is actually a little bit of an issue I've seen. I mean, because if you have multiples of the same one, you made some edits, people don't know which one to use. That is a problem.
The documents app that I see in the sales navigation. Yep. It calls it the sales documents app, which I was trying not to do because it's not listed as the sales documents. It's under sales, sure.
Mhm.
I'm checking what the sales documents app can do and how it fits with your existing automation. No, documents isn't the right place to find a duplicate across the automation you've already done. Telling me how documents works. So it's interpreting like whether or not it's functionally possible to
Mhm.
use the documents app in this case.
Mhm.
So if we wanted to, there's a new layer of this segment. If we wanted to find how the system might be creating duplicate documents, what would be a better prompt?
You know what, I interpreted this differently when I started thinking about duplicates. I was thinking use cases and somebody being sent the same document twice, for example, which is not a duplicate. I mean, it's not the creation of a duplicate document. It's just that's a duplicate email.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is like natural language time. I don't know. We just want to make sure that our sales team always has the right updated version of the sales documents so that they do not send the wrong version to buyers. So, like in many cases, Will It Breeze often turns into, do you know how to have a conversation with Breeze? Yes, the safest way to handle that is to keep one canonical document and documents and re-upload new versions to that same document entry instead of creating separate duplicates. Why this works: in documents, you can replace the document with re-upload. If a document link was already shared, that same link updates to show the new content after the re-upload. You can also manage sharing so only the right users or teams can access and use specific documents. Gives us some best practices. So we're probably revealing a process, issue where people are not re-uploading. They're just adding new documents into the system. All right. This is a powerful one. It's a powerful segment. Everybody excited about sales documents, solving that problem. Go for it. Whoever was going to say something. Are we done? Are we done today?
Yeah, there was a lot of updates today. I think Will It Breeze is still a work in progress for us, is my takeaway.
Yeah. I'm just gonna rewatch what happened on Tuesday so I can remember how valuable it could be. Yeah, start talking to Breeze, folks. I might need a counter. We should add a counter to this. How many times we say talk to Breeze Assistant as the advice. That's obviously what's happening on mobile. And most things now are being unbound from where we usually use them so that Breeze Assistant can help us out. And I imagine we should get used to updates like this on the way to Unbound, which is just in a few weeks now. So with that, I wish everybody a happy Thursday, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.